We're gonna go eat at a Wagyu restaurant that has robot servers. Need I say more? Before we go, like and subscribe. It's time for a field trip. All right, we are here at the X-Spot Mini. It is snowing like crazy here in Chicago. I do not know what to expect inside those doors other than the fact that there are going to be robots serving us Wagyu. And frankly, that's all I need to hear. Manny, yeah? I think you better run.
Oh, God.
Let's go inside.
It feels itchy. Stop touching my ears. Yeah.
Manny, that is oddly sexual.
All right, welcome to X-Spot. My name is Ben.
Ben.
Ben, B-I-M.
And just like that, we witnessed our first Wagyu robot. What can he do?
I will send it back to the kitchen, and they will
No way. As our first robot server headed to the kitchen, Ben asked to show us his new 5D room that stimulates all the senses.
Touching, tasting, smelling, and eating.
The room was insane. It was basically a dining room with all sorts of projectors and screens. Things flying across all the walls. It was a room of art. Manny, you see the shark?
Uh-huh.
Manny, pay attention.
I'm paying attention.
Put your phone away. What is going on right now? And suddenly, our white table turned into a cooking demo, where a virtual chef made us a dish right before our eyes. This was a brand new room they'd never used or shown anybody, meaning we were the first people to see and experience it. That's awesome. Then it was time to go meet the robot host as well as our human server.
This is Bella here. She's actually our host. When you touch her ears, kind of like a normal cat. She either likes it or she doesn't.
So she's a cat robot?
Yeah, she's a cat robot. Not like a guard dog or anything.
Manny, I know you have a little crush on Bella.
Good evening, welcome in. Have you all had hot pot before?
Once in China. I got food poisoning, actually. I'll be totally honest.
So this is a little bit more elevated, right? We have our soup base, what we're known for, and our meats, all Wagyu selection. You experience the different ways of eating it, so you have your hot pot and you have your Himalayan salt grill.
Robots will also come and serve.
Yeah, they'll be coming.
They ever get in your way?
Yeah, very much.
They do?
Yeah, they're really annoying sometimes.
I've just about had enough of you.
What's the robot's name?
Peanut.
That's our other server. They all talk.
This is the one in the front. That one's named Bella.
Manny
Yeah.
loves the host Bella.
Is she flirting with you?
Yeah.
You gotta say calm down, guys. Like, I got somebody at home.
First, they brought us out a few drinks, and they were pretty dang cool. This drink is called the Crazy Rich Asian. That's really good. That's my favorite so far. Some had smoke. Wow. I didn't mean to do that. And others had dry ice, and I was especially excited by the teapot drink. It smells so good. Manny, put that in your nostril. If you bring any more out, he's gonna be too tipsy to actually operate the camera. Once the bartender saw my excitement around the teapot cocktail, they decided to have us order something else tea related. So we ordered something called Kung Fu tea, and they're gonna do some Kung Fu for us when they bring out the tea. The guy doing the performance was named Tiger, and he had more skills than just about anyone I've ever met. No way. He almost stabbed that guy behind me. The tea is literally inside that thing and he's not spilling it right now. What is this, physics? Have you ever seen anything like this, Manny?
I've never seen anything
Never seen anything like this. Tiger, you are an animal. Intriguing and confusing things I think I've ever seen. If you think this is crazy, just wait till later in the video. Thank you so much. It's gotta be some of the best tea I've ever. Wow. The appetizers finally began to flow out, delivered of course by our trusty robot.
This one right here is our X1 cake.
And this was just delivered by Peanut, the robot. I have no words. So we pick it up and we break off the head
You can pull it up like this, just like
and
that.
crunch.
Dim sum, cut it up, black pepper.
Okay, so this is the first course here, delivered by our robot Peanut. It looks like just a piece of raw Wagyu, which Manny, we've had Wagyu a lot of times. Have we ever had it raw?
I don't think we have.
I don't think we have either.
Holy f, shit's really good, man. Like honestly, I've had a lot of Wagyu like with Nick, and that was a really good bite.
All right, last video we did at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, Marwa tried oysters for the first time. Now she's trying Wagyu for the first time. You can't work with us and not have eaten Wagyu.
Okay, but this time it's raw, so I'm scared.
Oh, you don't like
This one is our Wagyu Tart.
Oh.
Is it hot?
Mm-hmm. Over.
So this one right here, so it's called the Yang because of our toro, caviar, wasabi, and the other half is our A5 Wagyu with meat on top.
This is basically a combination of the best kind of meat and then the best fish in the sea, right?
Yes,
Is that what
exactly.
it
So A5 Wagyu is so high quality that you can actually enjoy raw.
is? You see that? Manny, this is the main event right here. This is the Wagyu Hot Pot soup bases. He's taking his sweet time though. Peanut is a little slow, huh? So they slow Peanut down when it brings the soup bases because the soup can spill if Peanut goes too fast. What's the fastest Peanut can go?
I don't know the numbers exactly, but it's pretty fast. I mean, the first appetizers, they definitely...
Pretty quick?
Yes.
If Peanut and Manny were to race, who would win?
I would say Peanut.
Finally, it was time to get ready for the first Wagyu course. We had way more Wagyu than we could possibly finish in one sitting. That is unbelievable.
top part is going to be Japanese A5 Wagyu. The bottom is going to be our domestic. I would recommend leaving the A5 Wagyu for last. It's the best.
Manny, look at this piece of Wagyu right here. We've had a lot of Wagyu in our kitchen, and this is some of the best looking stuff I've ever seen. I mean, that's just beautiful, Manny. We had so much food come with this Wagyu course that we needed not one, but 2 robots. We got both of them. I just want to be clear what's happening right now. This Wagyu in front of us was delivered by this robot. And now we're using this Wagyu for Hot Pot. So essentially you take a piece of Wagyu, we dip it into this super flavorful broth and kind of mix it around for like 6 or 7 seconds. And when it comes out, it's ready to eat. And it's just crazy flavorful and so good. I felt as if I'd fallen into some sort of Wagyu heaven. I was distracted for a moment by Tiger doing what they called a noodle dance, but it was time for more Wagyu. Out came a massive bowl filled with all different cuts of Wagyu beef. The best of the best. I was in shock. I'd never in my life seen so many different types of Wagyu. The server grilled all our meat on a hot salt rock table side. It felt like quite the throwback to when I grilled for an entire day on a pink Himalayan salt rock. Now normally I wouldn't put any sort of oil on something that I'm about to cook Wagyu over, but here I'm gonna do it just because we're using a salt block and I wanna keep this baby nice and lubed up. No. My buddy Ben then came back and explained where they get all of their amazing Wagyu.
We have 2 different kind of Wagyu. First one, we get our delivery from Japan bi-weekly. This one is really wonderful from Japan. We call it A5 Wagyu. We only use the Miyazaki, that brand. Second one, we have our own farmer bi-weekly as well.
You're the first restaurant in the US to have your own farmer dedicated to the Wagyu that you have here.
They're on the free rent and they listen to music, drink some milk.
Drink some milk, maybe some sake.
It is, yeah. We added some little bit beer though, you know.
To finish things out, our friendly robot Peanut brought us a final course of Wagyu fried rice. It was topped with a raw egg, and Ben challenged me to try to pick it up with chopsticks. You think I can do it or no, Ben?
I cannot do that at all.
No? My God. Yeah. Oh. Ben, I was close that time.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Sadly, I failed. As we prepared to leave, Tiger returned and did a face-changing ritual. Oh, Manny, how did you do that?
His mask stays again.
I don't have any works again. How's that, Tiger? What is that? How do you do that? Manny, I'm gonna be totally honest here. Tiger, that guy, left me speechless not once but twice now. I don't know how, I don't have a comment. So we just had a full Wagyu dinner catered by robots. And not only did we taste raw Wagyu for the first time ever, which we all have to agree is a shocker given how much we eat, but we probably ate more Wagyu than we've ever had in one sitting. Giant thanks to all the staff and specifically all the robots that helped us tonight. Happy cooking.